afternoon, fourth graders. I'm very honored to speak with you today. My name is Harriet Beecher Stowe. I hear you've been learning about me this week. So I thought I'd make an appearance so you can learn a little bit more about me. First, I want you to know that I was an ordinary woman, but even ordinary men and women can do extraordinary things. My mother died when I was 5, leaving my father with 11 children. I was number 6 and had to help with raising my younger siblings. At 21, I met and married my husband, Calvin Stowe, and we began helping slaves on the Underground Railroad. Yes, I was an abolitionist. Because I grew up in the North in Connecticut, I never knew slavery or how very evil it was. But once I moved to Ohio, I saw it firsthand, and I couldn't bear to see how African Americans were treated. It saddened me so much. That's why I decided to write a novel about it. I wanted people in the North to see how terrible slavery was. My novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, was a bestseller. But unfortunately, it made people in the South very angry. Why? Because they owned slaves. And it also made people in the North angry. Why? Because they found out how evil slavery was and they wanted it to be abolished. To get rid of it. Many people believed that my novel was one of the reasons the Civil War began. But honestly, it was slavery that separated the North and the South. My novel just made people aware of it, and I'm proud of the fact that it did. Remember, ordinary people can indeed do extraordinary things. I believe your teacher has told you that before. So, respectfully stand up for what you believe in, no matter what others might think. Thank you for allowing me to speak with you today. Now, I would like to meet another amazing woman that I was able to get to know because of my work on the Underground Railroad. Her name is Harriet Tubman, and here she is.
Good afternoon, young folk. You may not recognize me right now, so let me introduce myself. My name is Harriet Tubman. I grew up a slave and was nicknamed Minty. Hard work made me a strong, strong woman. I even remember that one of my masters used to beat me if he heard his baby daughter cry at night. I finally had enough and made my escape on the Underground Railroad. I'm sure you know it wasn't really a railroad. It was a series of safe houses called stations that sheltered slaves from the South as they made their way to freedom in the North, specifically Pennsylvania. Once I made it to freedom, and was I very tired, I must tell you, but once I made it to freedom, I just couldn't stay put. So I decided to help others escape just like I did along the Underground Railroad. And that is why I became known as the conductor, meaning I led the way. It was illegal to do this, but I did it anyway. And I used the North Star to guide me. I did. People called me Moses because I was leading my people out of slavery. I was. Just like the Bible story with Moses. I was even moving slaves during the Civil War and helped the North as a nurse, cook, and a spy. I even led a raid with the help of Northern soldiers during the war, freeing hundreds of slaves in South Carolina. You may not know this, but the South hated me and had me on its most wanted list. People were hunting me down, hoping to get a $40,000 reward for capturing little old me, but they never got me. I was able to help 300 slaves escape to freedom. Yes, I did. Later in life, I became a suffragist, helping women gain the right to vote. My message to you now is to never give up and to do the right thing. Help others. Now you take care now, you hear?